Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your Broken Heart Tarot reading. I want to start by saying thank you guys so much for the love and support I've seen on this channel. It's very much appreciated and has helped the growth of the channel immensely, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you would like future messages, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here, and I upload messages daily, if you haven't already. If you have, thank you guys so much for the love and support. I do try to stay on top of the messages. Some days are better than others. Still haven't been able to fully transition into this career, so I'm still kind of working my regular job and doing this part-time. I did go to an event this weekend, so that was fun. I'm going to be doing more events, and that information will be on the page that I have, the community page, the dates and locations when I will be at the events. So I am in Washington State, so most of the events I do will be in Washington State, although I'm hoping next summer I'll be able to travel to other places. So, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your part of the problem, your partner's part, what you can do, what they can do, other influences, can it be saved, and is it worth it? Okay. Also, remember, these messages are general here on YouTube. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. I try to add this into every video. Sometimes I forget. I do apologize. I'm kind of winging it. I have a list of things that I need to tell you guys, and I try not to overwhelm or add too much, say too much, okay? So, Capricorn, I'm not really sure. I feel like your part of the problem is you're kind of holding on to stuff from the past. I feel like you are very burdened by the past. There may have been some stuff that you had done in relationships, or you may feel like you have bad karma coming, but something is burdening you. And I get the sense that this is about your past. Now, because you're in this state of carrying all this weight, I feel like this is making your partner kind of on the defense, kind of always defensive and not really open as much as you feel like they should be. And I feel like this has kind of caused some delays in the relationship. It's caused some sadness. But again, it's because you're focused on the past and not really paying attention to everything that's positive that's going on. Okay? And I feel like because of the position that you're in, Capricorn, because of the energy that you're holding, this has your partner in this very indecisive energy. Okay? One thing I will say is this, okay? There is some healing that needs to take place. I feel like this healing is on both sides of the spectrum, okay? I feel like this healing needs to take place for both of you. Maybe one more than the other. However, because I get the sense that your partner, the person you're inquiring about, is indecisive, they're questioning. They're questioning whether this is going to be something, whether this is the right direction. There is, like I said, some healing. There's a little bit of work that needs to be done, but I really feel like this connection could be something long-lasting, because we have the Three of Cups as can it be saved, which symbolizes a celebration. It symbolizes people. It could also symbolize celebrating a marriage, maybe an engagement. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is the family card. the emotional fulfillment card, okay? The thing that keeps coming up for me in this reading is there needs to be this completion of the cycle. The wheel isn't going to turn until the cycle is completed. Okay? This things aren't going to start looking up for you until you change your perspective on this. Because I get the sense here that because you feel like the past is always going to come back to haunt you, it's not allowing you to put your energy in the present, in the here and now. Okay? I do get the sense here that there's a need for a change in perspective, maybe going within and trying to gain some clarity on the situation, introspecting and really taking a look at reviewing the past, right? Going through this review process to kind of let go of this baggage, maybe make amends with people or write amended letters so you don't have to entertain people or whatever you're comfortable with. But there's a need to release this old baggage. You gotta release the old in order to bring in the new. So I feel like that's what this reading is focusing on, Capricorn, is releasing that waiting game. With waiting game, it symbolizes the seeds have been planted, now we're waiting for the roots to grow. I do get the sense that you are mentally conflicted. You're conflicted on if this is the right decision, if this is the way to go, is this the right person? Try to change your perspective in this. Try not to focus on all of that. There's lessons to be learned in every partnership, regardless of what, if it's a lesson or a blessing. Try to be present in the moment, and releasing this baggage is going to allow for that. Now understand, you have to have patience with yourself, you have to have patience with the other person, Capricorn, and you have to have patience with the process. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's definitely not going to be easy, especially when you're processing the baggage, right? If you're processing old emotions, especially if you suppressed these emotions, it might take a little bit of time to pull those emotions up to the forefront. Going through this process, and every time you hear a song and it reminds you of that, or every time you go to a store that reminds you of this situation or this person or this old past stuff, every time you're bringing up those emotions, you're processing it. You have to go through this process in order to get through it. That's why people say don't suppress the emotions, don't try to cover it up with gambling or alcohol or whatever the case may be. Try and sit through those feelings, because that's when you're learning. Okay? You need to, what I feel needs to happen with most people is we need to start being okay with our emotions. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel at loss. It's okay to be conflicted on what decision to make. It's human. All of that is human, okay? It's what you do after that makes the difference, okay? Capricorn, getting clear, releasing this baggage, whether it's with this person or the next person, you're going to need to release this before you can move forward, okay? So try and change your perspective on this, not why is this happening to me, more what is this teaching me, and have patience with the process. Okay? So that is the message that I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.